Hello, everyone. Here is your parish update for April 4th as we now enter into Holy Week. I know for many of us this will be a very somber one because, well, we know how beautiful the liturgies are, how much it expresses of our faith, both with the sorrow that we experience many a times, but also our joy and what is our strength. And so I know this will be a very somber, simple one for all of us, but one I know that many of you are still preparing for and finding ways to engage it and to express it. And so I want to kind of acknowledge that, but also try to provide you some things that I've been thinking about trying to put together. Again, is this the end of it? No. So if you have anything to share, any ideas, please let me know. So one thing I have tried to do is to create a space on our website. So if you go to our website, which is a link in here in the notes for our live broadcast, but also will be in the footnotes sections for the YouTube video. If you go to our website, the very first thing you will see is this image. It says Holy Week Resources to Prepare. And what I've been trying to do is gather a lot of the things I've read, a lot of things that have suggested online by different people, see what other priests are doing. And so try to consolidate a lot of those ideas into one area. So at the very beginning is an article, a little letter from me. But then I would have the next thing is suggestions for the week. And one of the things I know many people are doing is the second item, placing a palm branch on your front door. And many have been expressing and showing this, where they will take a palm branch, sago palm, the palmetto bushes, and getting those things, wrapping it in red or purple. So this is a wonderful way to express our faith outdoors and showing to people, even though we can't physically gather, we are now around trying to remember ourselves in this great celebration. But as I know along the bayou, the thing is, and the challenge I think with this for us is, well, how often do we go out our front door? I know learning along the bayou, saying when I started to go visit people, Father, why do you go to the front door? No, you can always just come to the back door. So I know for us, unless we're going outside, will we see this? So this is one way to do it. What I'm encouraging you also to do is to bring this into the home. And what I'm suggesting is to do the first option here is create a home altar that includes a crucifix, a candle, a Bible, some religious images, and that palm branch. So I went on search online, and this is a simple image I found on Pinterest, showing a very simple home altar that is near a wall, but I know maybe people use your table in your living room, especially when you gather to pray, that you put all those images in there, but also put that palm branch to remind yourself, I know by that symbol, I am now entering into Holy Week and journeying with our Lord of where He's going. So that's one of my main suggestions on there. And then along with doing things, I've put together a lot of different options. One is the daily Mass readings, and especially looking at Holy Week. And so Holy Week is, those readings speak to us so much of what's going on. And so what I am encouraging people to do is also to find those readings. Now, people are, what about the Word Among Us? I know many of us, we've been handing that out, or you may not, you subscribe to Magnificat. Well, at all of our churches now, I have it in the very back. I went there today to place them out. And if you go in the very back, you'll see them. I put them out one by one. You're not going to see the stack of them. You have to dig through. That way you can just hopefully just grab one and go. And then that will get you into, especially for, that's for Easter. Now for the rest of this week, if you do not have a resource, you don't have a Word Among Us or a Magnificat, what those publishers have done is provide their resources free. So if you again, that resource page I have put together, if you scroll down, you will see this is about daily readings. And there will be the Word Among Us. You can click on that, or Magnificat, another great publication. They'll have the daily readings, but also a daily reflection and some articles. And especially that Magnificat, the edition, they publish a specific one for Holy Week. And it's always been beautiful helping me prepare for the week and going through everything and the rituals and understanding everything. So those are two great resources. And also, I wanted to announce too that yes, our churches are open every day for you if you need a place to go pray and you feel comfortable going out. So every day from 8 to 6, all of our churches are open, including now our mission chapel, St. Martin Mission Chapel in Bruley St. Martin, is open, and I have reserved the Blessed Sacrament in there as well during this period of uncertainty. So for those who live along 996 or Highway 1000 in that general area, know that this resource is now open for you daily, and I have the Word Among Us in the very back over there. So please use those resources, what you have, and then also for the week, just some different things I've listed. One suggestion for everyone is, if you've never read it, to go slowly read through the Book of Lamentations through the week, as well as Psalms 22 and 51. Beautiful readings for the week and just to reflect on. Another suggestion, pray the sorrowful mysteries of the Rosary each day. Look at where we can find the televised events, and as I get to find those and there'll be links, I'll update this continuously. And then also praying the Stations of the Cross. We did that last night with Mary, and I was able to record that, and that will be on YouTube very shortly for anyone who'd like to go back and use that as a reflection for the week in helping you enter and especially to Good Friday. So those are the suggestions. So what will I be doing trying to help us to keep united entering into this week? Well, like we did last Sunday evening, I know quite a few were able to join, is that tomorrow night I will be offering evening prayer for Palm Sunday at 5:30 p.m. on Facebook Live. I do now have access to YouTube Live somehow, but I haven't figured all that out yet. So more likely I'll stick with Facebook for this one. Again, we'll be using iBreviary, which you can go find for either of your Apple or Android devices. Just put into your App Store, iBreviary. You can download it. You can update it each day. And it's another wonderful way to pray through Holy Week. So we'll be doing that Sunday evening at 5:30. And then on Monday night, we'll continue with our Divine Mercy Weekly Novena starting at 6 p.m. We'll begin with a few moments of adoration. We'll sing the Chaplet of Divine Mercy. I believe it's day 8 for the novena. And then we'll have a little time at the end for some adoration. And then in the week, what I'm thinking about Wednesday night, and I've never done this beforehand, is a live session, more of a teaching session, and specifically looking at each day of the Triduum. What does it mean for our faith? What does it represent? Maybe give you some idea of what the readings focus on, and really just diving into the most beautiful liturgies you will experience in our faith. And so really talking about that. So I'm looking at doing that on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock live here. If you're interested, please let me know, and then I can create a little graphic for that. Now, when it comes to the Triduum, the challenge with the directives we've received is they're not meant to be recorded and then played again, nor are they supposed to be done like I've been doing in the chapel up over here at this St. Jules Rectory. So I won't be broadcasting those live nor recording them, because really they're meant to be done publicly. But there are, like I know the cathedral will be doing it, Rome, and maybe a few other places that have that capability. We don't here. So I am looking at focusing more on using the Liturgy of the Hours. So I'm still going back and forth exactly what to do, but by the end of this weekend, I'll have time, hopefully, to rest and pray about it and come up with a good graphic to show that we will do something Thursday night, on Good Friday, on Holy Saturday morning, and then the probably normal time we would have done the Easter Vigil, doing something live online. And I'm thinking about more focusing on using the Liturgy of the Hours assigned for around that time, and maybe one of the readings and a reflection. So those are things that I'm kind of pondering and looking at using for our Triduum services here, trying to keep us united. And then I may try this week, see if I can figure out a good quality way of filming a Mass that I might film early on Easter Sunday morning for everyone, and have it posted in time for you to watch it with your family, or just for you having that opportunity to see St. Jules Church again and experience a liturgy in that space. So this is kind of the parish update I wanted to give to everybody. If there's any questions, as always, please let me know. If there's anything you'd like to share for resources for Holy Week and Easter, please let me know. If you know of anyone in need, even just need of a phone call, an encouragement, please call the office or send me an email, and I will definitely reach out to that person. Know of my prayers for you. I know many of you are praying for me, and let us all continue to keep each other in prayer.